Hi, it's Mark here again. Thanks for coming along and looking at this video tutorial. It's important that we are able to understand what graphs and charts and illustrations and diagrams, anything of that ilk, what they're trying to tell us. And it's important we try to look for the story, look to see what is this graph telling me? What can I take from this graph? Now, that might sound very simplistic, but it's not, because you've got to look at all angles of what is being told to us, what we can interpret. Let's have a wee look. So I'm going to show you a line chart, a graph. So you can see, do we have got a story here? So if we take this as being profits per month, doesn't really matter on the values. It does to an organisation, obviously. So let's have a look at the values. Let's have a look to see what this line graph is telling us. So whether it's hundreds, thousands, millions, it still means the same to an organisation. Ups and downs. What can we take from it? What could it mean? So let's have a wee look. So we've still got the chart there so that you can see it. So you can see that we've got from January through to December for each of the months, and we've gone from 0 to 5, 10, 15, so it goes up in fives, and we can see the lines as well between the fives there, dividing it down into single figures there as well. So January, we can see from January, the value there is 45, 46, 47. Okay, and if we're looking at May, we look May straight up, we can see there that it's 49. We can also see there as well, if we follow that down, September, and then we look up from September, and we look up, and then look across, there's 44 for September. So we can take values from the chart. The story. Let's have a look at the story. So as we can see here, the lowest profits are June and July. So we look at June, 5,000. July, 5,000. And we can see very quickly that they are the lowest profits. We can also see that December is the same. So we should really see there December as well. June, July, December. So no other months share the same value as these ones. And it's just as I said there, the lowest profits, June, July, and December. There's no other months. Another thing, we can take it from the highest profits are May. So we look there for May, 49. So that's May. The next highest from that, we can deduce from this, is January, 47. And the next one from that is September, 44. So that's September. What else does it tell us? Well, we can look to see the sharpest and longest drop in profits is between May and June. So we're going from 49 all the way down to 5 in June. There's no other drop quite as drastic, so we can see that. We start to think as to the reasons why. So the lowest profits, June, July, December. We would then ask questions as to why, maybe. What happened in June and July? What happened in December? June, July could be fair holidays, it could be a shutdown, there could be all sorts of reasons within an organisation. Why did it go tumbling down so fast in May down to June and then stay from that through June and July? And then it started to increase, and it increased quite nicely during August, and then another increase then in September. So we've got to ask the reasons why as well within an organisation. But the first thing is we need to be able to do is to find out what the chart, what the line graph here is telling us. Then you can ask questions after that as to possibly the reasons why within an organisation. And you'd maybe know why within an organisation. But you need to know, from looking at the line graph, what is the story? So let's look further into this story. Large drops before the summer months and then December, just like I'm saying there. And we could ask questions on that as well. But it's important that we identify that from the chart. So it's looking to see what's happening and reading it out and making a note of it like I'm doing. January recovers very well from the low point of December. December 5,000, January 47th, if it's thousands. June, July could be affected by holiday season, therefore continuation of low point. So then you start to assume and you start to think about what is going wrong. There's a good increase between March through May. Also the same for July through September. But we can also deduce from this as well that obviously between March and April we're doing very well to hit the heights. So there's the story. And like I said, we can ask questions from that story as well, so we can. And that's the whole point of us putting things on line graphs. If you have the figures, yes, we can possibly see from figures, but if something's graphically, we're humans after all, we like to see things, but it makes it a lot easier for us to look at that line there. So it's important that any chart whatsoever, any graph, anything at all, that we can see the story. We can see what's happening there. Anyway, Jackanory time is over. We've had the story. Thanks for watching. Have fun with your charts and understanding charts and interpret them. It's important that you do. Thanks again. Bye just now.